If you didn't understand that the whole political game was intended to divide and conquer, you have to understand now, after watching all of this play out with Luigi, you have to understand that is and has always been the game, divide and conquer. They can't let us come together on anything. Literally everything that is in our periphery has always been designed to divide us, one or the other. Even fucking sports, it's meant to divide. I went to lunch with a few other lawyers yesterday, and I brought up the Luigi thing. I just wanted to see what everyone's like opinions were. And one person was like, yeah, but like he's the beneficiary of like some scammers. His family is in the healthcare industry themselves, and they apparently abused a bunch of elderly people in these nursing homes or something. And I'm like, what? And I was like, what are you talking about? I know I vaguely remember when they started coming up with these narratives about him that like, oh, his family's in healthcare or they run, whatever. But this person, it's gone to the nth degree. Now they were abusing elderly people. Okay, cool. So it's like, right, okay, cool, but have you also heard the version of events that he was motivated to do this because of his own back surgery and his mother's ailments and the fact that they were both in chronic pain, and that they were milking them for all they were worth, and he ended up losing everything and was like sleeping on somebody's couch? And the guy who said that was like, yeah, I did hear that. I'm like, you don't think that these are two conflicting things? He's got a $30 million trust fund and is the beneficiary of a fucking like empire that hurts old people, and then also was completely financially ruined by insurance and the healthcare system. And the guy's like, yeah, I mean, I guess, it's just different narratives. I'm like, yeah, which one's the true one? Right? So like this is like where the conversation goes, right? Like this is what we're discussing, and I'm just bringing it to you now. You just get to choose which one you believe, right? And if you want to fall back into your normal way of thinking, you get to say, oh, and this is what they're hoping for. This is what the talking heads are hoping for. They hope that you say, oh, so he's not one of us after all. So his motivations weren't this thing that I was identifying with. Womp, womp, and then you go back to your regular life. He can't unite the classes if he was rich. They really think that we don't know that you can be a multimillionaire and still be this class. They want you fighting with the welfare recipients because they want you to think that those people are A, beneath you, and B, are the reason why you can't have nice things because they're taking all the resources. They want you to hate the people that are richer than you because they're the ones that are really getting corporate welfare, and that's the reason why they're rich, and fuck them. And they want the moderately rich people here to hate the ones in the middle as they're after us and they're ungrateful for the work we give them. They need you to stay divided. But the minute something unites everybody and you realize we are all in the same fucking class because we are not in the ruling class, they get really fucking scared. They will do anything. They will say anything. That lady on News Nation saying that because he came from means he can't be a revolutionary is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Because every revolutionary, practically, has been from means, has come from means. It is the means that allowed them the luxury to go forth and be fearless and do the thing. But she wants, and her network wants, and everybody else in that sphere wants everyone to continue to hate each other. Don't unite on anything because they have to divide to conquer. And the minute we're not divided, they're fucked.